What's up, y'all? It is day 20 of my workout series. This will conclude week 4 of it. Today is full body, just everything pretty much. And first up, we have one of my favorite things to do, and that's barbell deadlifts. 4 sets to failure, and yeah. I had work today on Friday the 13th. That was hectic, but we still here. We still doing this because that's what I do. That's what I do. Anyways, 4 sets to failure barbell deadlifts. I really wish I could add more weight to this barbell, but I literally cannot add any more weight to this. Like it's just too short you know? Like, this is a take apart barbell, right? Like, you can put this into a barbell, a kettlebell, dumbbells, whatever. But this is the max on how many weights you can put on the barbell. I don't know how many it is. I always lose track. Or always not know how much it is. But yeah, one day I'm hoping to get an actual barbell and an actual set of weights. And yeah, because, you know, for what it is, this is good. But, you know, if I want to go even further beyond, I'm in need to get an actual barbell. But, you know, we don't really have the capacity for that. Maybe when we move, I can turn the garage into my gym. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see even if we do move or not. Anyways, I'm gonna finish the rest of those, the last 3 sets of barbell deadlifts, and I'll see you afterwards. Y'all, I finished the rest of those barbell deadlifts. Next up is front squats, 4 sets to failure, with the barbell, obviously. Before I left for work today, I did my, daily hygienic routine. Wake up, bathroom, get dressed, all that. But before I got dressed, I looked at myself in the mirror, and I noticed that I'm, losing weight, as one does when they work out consistently, like me. But the thing is, I was proud of myself. Like, I literally told myself, I'm proud of me for losing weight. And I can count on one hand how many times that I've told myself that I'm proud of myself. 21 years of living, and I can only count on one hand how many times I've told myself that I'm proud of myself. And I am. I genuinely am proud of myself. After all the shit that I went through late May, early April, all the shit that I went through, whether it be from some guy on Snapchat to the chick I like, to me, contemplating my own life, whether or not I should, end it or not. I'm proud of myself for not giving up hope, for going forward, for going through the shit and not going back to it. I'm proud of myself. Well, that doesn't mean I get to stop. Anyways, I'll finish the last 3 sets of those front squats, and I'll see y'all after I'm done. Alright, y'all. I finished the rest of those front squats. And next up is supposed to be dumbbell push press, but I fucking refuse to do those today. So instead, today I will be doing Arnold presses. 4 sets of 20. It's basic. It's kind of like dumbbell push press, except I'm not squatting because I really genuinely do not want to do dumbbell push presses today. I fucking refuse. But since this is my first time doing Arnold presses, I'm gonna do 20 for the first set, see how I feel afterwards, maybe go down in weight, maybe not, but I'm still gonna do 4 sets to failure. Yeah, these are basically Arnold presses from what I've researched. I didn't know these had a name. I thought these were just... It's kind of like incline dumbbell press, but it's not. Instead, you're sitting up, which I am sitting up on my bench. Yeah, see, with 20, I can do these fine. But if I did 20 with the dumbbell push press, or if I did dumbbell push press with 20s, I'd be dying. Could do a couple more. Oh, God. I might either go down in weight or I lost my train of thought. I might either go down in weight for the rest of those Arnold presses, or I'm just gonna take a longer break in between sets. Like, instead of a minute, I'll just do 2 minutes. I don't know, we'll see. But anyways, yeah, I'll finish the rest of those up, and I'll see y'all for the last thing for today. Alright, y'all, I finished the last 3 sets of Arnold presses. I did not go down in weight. I stayed on 20 each. And next up is 4 sets to failure of barbell rows. It's either barbell or dumbbell rows, but I refuse to hold the dumbbell until Monday. You take a guy, such as myself, who's been lonely and alone his entire life. You take him, you give him a girl. Well, you don't give him a girl, you bring a girl to him, and that girl breaks his heart. What does he do? He doesn't give up. He keeps going, because he still has hope that one day he will find someone who loves him the same way he would love them, and worship them and cherish them and do anything for them. Because he wants to be married one day. He wants to be loved just like everyone else. So you break his heart, but he doesn't give up. He doesn't give up. You give him heavy weights to carry, such as these, and you give him some Madonna to listen to. He's gonna be stronger than he ever was. Because he's got something that only 1% of humans have. And that something is what's keeping him from killing himself. Keeping him from doing something stupid. I am, of course, referring to the indomitable human spirit. I'll see y'all for day 21 on Monday.